today we will be looking at the collaborating style of conflict management. In collaborating, there are 3 different types of collaborating: confrontation, integration, and smoothing. Let's discuss more about this conflict style. Confrontation is the recognition that conflict exists in a group and the direct effort to manage it effectively. An example of confrontation is when a group manages conflict in a productive way for all parties involved. For instance, it may be difficult to confront your managers to let them know that you're quitting your job. Next, let's discuss integration. Integration is a technique that devises creative solutions that are mutually satisfactory for all parties in the conflict. An example of integration is when a group negotiates with one another to solve a conflict. For instance, a human resources group may negotiate which candidate would be the best for a position in a department. Lastly, we'll talk about smoothing. Smoothing is the effort of calming an agitated group member or members during a conflict. An example of smoothing is when a member needs to be calmed down in an argument with a group. For instance, when there's nothing getting done in a group project, group members may become agitated with other group members, so they need to be calmed down. Collaborating is used to solve problems within conflicts. It is an effective communication style for solving conflicts. I hope you enjoy learning more about collaborating in a small group. Here is an example of how collaborating is used when 2 group members plan a surprise party for a friend. Thank you so much. Okay. Hey!
Hey, what's up?
Nothing much. Did you hear that it's Isabella's birthday tomorrow?
Oh yeah, do you want to do something?
Yeah, why don't we plan a surprise party?
That's a great idea!
Yeah, okay. So do you think I should go get the cake and the balloons and the drinks? But I work at 12, so are you willing to go get the food?
Yeah, I can try to go get the food, but I also work, so I just have to let you know, just in case I might not be able to pick it up.
Okay, well what about maybe I can text you and you can let me know before work?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Awesome.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, I'll let the others know and I'll text them and we can all plan out and start decorating.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. This is going to be so great.
I know she's going to have so much fun. She's going to be so surprised.
I know, I'm so excited. Okay, I'll let you know, definitely.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
thanks.
Bye.
There are 5 different conflict management styles when working in a small group. I will be speaking about accommodating. When accommodating, it is important to take one for the team. It is important to be helpful to others, be compromising, obliging, have low assertiveness, sacrifice, avoid conflict, do whatever needs to be done, be non-confrontational. When accommodating, you cooperate to a high degree, and it may be at your own expense, and actually work against your own goals, objectives, and desired outcomes. This approach is effective when the other party is the expert or has a better solution. It can also be effective for preserving future relations with the other party. This is representative of the Thomas Kilmann conflict mode instrument. It allows you to see that up this way, you have a higher level of assertiveness, and then over here with accommodating, you are more cooperative.
Anthony, don't lose your shoe over this. What are we going to eat? Anthony. Or I can grill. I don't mind cooking. I'll do whatever. I accommodate for you. You decided on a sub? I'm so happy that you decided on something.
So then we are all agreed.
We've all agreed.
When compromising, we give up something to get something. Some have referred to this as a lose-lose style of conflict management because neither party is ever fully satisfied with the solution. Compromising is choosing a middle ground. Someone using this style shows a moderate concern for both tasks and social relationships in groups. The emphasis is on workable but not necessarily optimal solutions.
I want to go to the beach. Well, I want to go to the bars. Well, that sucks because I want to go to the beach. No, I don't want to go to the beach. Okay, how about we just go to South Beach? They have bars and I can go to the beach at the same time. Alright, that sounds cool. Great.
My name is Isabella Don Quinto, and I will take you along as we look at the next style of conflict management, which is avoiding. Alright, so Avoiding is when an individual withdraws or ignores a situation or from making a decision with the hopes that the conflict will just disappear and other problems will just kind of go away. So in this style of conflict management, there are no winners, no losers, and the individual usually has very little concern for their tasks and social relationships while working in the group, and they usually say things such as, I can't deal with this, I can't handle this right now, or they usually just end the conversation or just leave the conversation. So avoiding is only a temporary fix instead of a solution. It's not a here's the end of the problem, we fix it, it's not that. And usually, in most cases, avoiding rather than confronting is counterproductive and can also lead to destructive conflict, which may involve aggression or violence. So there are some cases where avoiding is appropriate, but that's only if the pros of confronting the conflict outweigh the cons of confronting the conflict. So for example, to refrain from making a rush decision that may or may not be good, it may be better to avoid the situation just for a little bit. So let's take a look at how one group member avoids her decisions and her tasks and communicating with her group. So yeah, let's take a look at that.
The fifth style of conflict management that I will be discussing with you today is competing. Competing holds a very low to no concern for social dimensions, is in a very high concern for the task and goals at hand. Those who are competing are usually very aggressive, very assertive, and determined to win, and this can lead to a very destructive style of conflict management. Pulling rank on others, forcing others to do things, trying to win, argue, defending a position believed to be correct, instigating sanctions against others, not being open for any change, and viewing that someone must be completely wrong and someone must be completely right is signs that you're in a competing conflict style management. Competing is a win-lose style of approach to a conflict. It may be appropriate during emergency situations when time is of the essence and a quick, decisive action is necessary. Those who are competing tend to use whatever power is available to them over the others. Competing holds a very high concern for self and only considers one option, whereas other styles of conflict management may incorporate other people's ideas and beliefs. Competing is the one where only one person's idea and beliefs is heard. For today's cooking competition, it'll be the battle of the best. There can only be one winner, so your job today is to make the better dish. Good luck, contestants. You now have 60 minutes. You can begin.
You're going down.
You're going down. You can't do anything in the kitchen. You can't even boil water. I'm gonna make me some salmon, fresh salmon. Oh, babe, wait till you taste this food. It's gonna make yours look like dog food.
It's a difficult decision, but there can only be one winner in this competition. And the winner is the mac and cheese and meatballs from Michelle.